Joel, congratulations on just an amazing tour de force as Gordon Hirabayashi in Hold These Truths.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Well, my first impression was shock because I had never heard of Gordon. And as an Asian American who takes pride in my heritage and who's taken my fair share of Asian American studies classes and reading and just my general interest in the subject, to have not ever heard of Gordon before was shocking to me. And when I started to dig around a little bit, a lot of people hadn't heard about Gordon. And when you hear his story, it's truly remarkable that we don't know anything about him. Well, the fact it's a great opportunity to tell a story that needs to be told. It's a great American story that Americans should know. It really bridges that gap between acting as entertainment and acting as social responsibility. I think we have an opportunity here to do both, and because of that, it creates a very exciting environment for me to work in. It feels very privileged. I feel very privileged and honored and humbled to have the opportunity to tell the story. I have challenges every night, every performance, and every moment. I was talking to a friend today about it, and I said one of the biggest blessings about working on this piece is it's like every day I get to look up at a mountain and just think to myself, how am I going to climb the mountain today? Am I going to get to the top? How am I going to get there? When I fall, because I know I will, how am I going to get back up? Which ways am I going to try to do? It's the greatest test as an actor that I've had. It really kind of makes me bring all of myself to it. It pushes me to a point where I'm not sure what I'm going to do and I have to figure it out. It's a great test, both artistically and then also just personally. Well, it stinks hanging out with the rest of the cast because they're boring. But you know, it is strange. It's strange because theater and acting, it's such a social endeavor, and you know, because unlike other artists, without other people, we have no art form. So being in a one-person show really underscores how important it is to have interaction, and you know, not having other castmates. It's an interesting challenge, which is both exciting and also kind of, you know, I miss having other people around to share the experience with. His experience really resonates for me personally on a very deep level. I think a lot of the struggles that he had, I mean, I'm not comparing my real life struggles to Gordon's by any means, but the feelings that he's had and a lot of the obstacles that he encountered are things that I really identify with. You know, as an Asian American, as someone growing up as a minority in this country. And it's his unique perspective on how to deal with those issues that I find really inspirational, because he did so in such a positive, practical way that had such great appetite for life that never seemed to dissipate after so many years. Well, I think the most exciting thing about the play is that people really respond to Gordon's story. I mean, he's you can describe him in any one of a number of ways. You can start from where he's from, where his parents are from, when he was born, what happened to Gordon. But the simple fact of the matter is, it's a great American story about this really remarkable man, and I think it transcends all of the different ways you can describe it. So people have responded very positively. People of all walks of life, all ages, both genders. People, you know, people who lived through World War II, people, you know, who aren't even old enough to vote. People respond to his story. That's been exciting.